Hey everyone, I'm Ceejay and I'm here with Rollerdisco, and today I'm going to be showing you how to put your safety equipment and skates on correctly. We're going to need the helmet, your pair of skates, wrist guards, knee pads and elbow pads. First of all, you're going to need your knee pads. So get your knee pad, make sure it's for the right leg. My one says right on here, so I'm going to put it on. Now undo the straps correctly, and as you can see, you have the straps and you also have this pocket here. This is where you want your leg to go through. Once you've brought it up to the right area, so it's on your kneecap, you want to make sure you fasten these straps by wrapping it all the way around, and then it just clips, it just sticks onto the Velcro. Then you'll repeat the process for the other foot. Okay, once you've done your knee pads, you want to then move on to your elbow pads, okay? So again, make sure it's for the right side, this is to the left. And once more, we're not going to just put our arm on it like so, we're going to make sure it goes through this bit for extra protection. Also make sure they're the right way up. So as you can see, these say bullet, and the bullet should read correctly. If it's upside down, then your knee pad or wrist guard or elbow pad is upside down. Make sure it's firmly on the elbow joint, and then you're going to fasten the straps again, wrapping them all the way around, sticking to the Velcro. And then you're just going to repeat the process for the right side. Okay, so now we've got our elbows and knee pads firmly placed on correctly. We're going to move on to the skates. As you can see, the skate here, I'm going to loosen my laces, because one of the common mistakes is that people don't loosen their laces correctly, and then because their foot doesn't fit in, they think the skates are too small and end up with a size or two which is too big for them. So we're going to put our foot in. Once it's in, we're going to do up the laces nice and tight, not too tight, you don't want to lose blood circulation, but enough so your foot is firmly in place and you're not going to slip your feet out. Okay, so now I've done it up. What I'm going to do is attach it to these eyelets, as you can see here, and I'm just going to go all the way up, making sure it supports my ankle, like so, and then we're just going to tie it. Like that. And then all you've got to do is repeat the process. Okay, so now we've got our skates, knee pads and elbow pads done. We move on to protecting our heads by applying the helmet. Make sure your helmet is the correct size for your head. Okay, we don't want one that's too small and we don't want one that's too big. You should be able to put it on. And as you can see, this lower part here is the back and the shorter part is the front. So you should be able to place it on nice and firmly, and you shouldn't have no movement, okay? It should sit perfectly on your head. You have these straps here with these little buckles to adjust the size. So you want to adjust it, so then when you clip it, like so, you should have about a finger's gap, okay? No more and no less. If it's any tighter, you're going to find that it could restrict your breathing or even your movement of your neck and talking. If it's too loose, it could fall off and you could cause an injury. So now you've done your helmet, your elbow pads, your knee pads and your skates. You can put on the final part, which is the wrist guards. Now another thing here with the wrist guards, this bone, this plastic bone right here is what goes at the bottom. Again, a common mistake is people put that at the top, thinking that by putting it this way, their wrist stays like this, so it can't bend, so that's safety. That's incorrect, okay? Make sure that bone is at the bottom, okay? And then you start by wrapping the middle one as firmly as you can, like so. Then you do the bottom one, and then the top one. And now, you can see your wrist can't move, and you should, if you was to fall, you'd fall on that bone, and that's the correct way. And finally, you repeat the process. Okay, there you go. Now you've got all your safety gear on, which is your wrist guards, helmet, elbow pads, knee pads, and skates. So now you're ready to roll. Again, this tutorial has been brought to you by Rollerdisco. I hope it comes in handy and you do follow our guidelines. Anyway, take care, because we've got more to show you. Bye.